In a small Connecticut town long, long ago, a spirit appeared to the Sax principals and it spoke to them. It said, students should have some fun in school. The teams with the best school spirit and sportsmanship earn the coveted Spirit Cup. Let them play. And so, the 8th grade Pep Rally was born.
For volleyball, each team needs to create 3 squads of players. Each squad will consist of 3 boys and 3 girls. Each team will square off against one another in 3 rounds of competition. Regardless of who serves, a team will be awarded a point at the end of a set. And each team that, after they win a point, they will either continue serving or the next team will then get to serve. Players are going to rotate in a clockwise position after each point is played, and volleyball standings will be determined by wins, not by wins and losses, but instead by tallying up the scores from all 3 rounds of play.
Hula hoop relay. While holding hands and facing their teammates in the bleachers, students will make a straight line from one end of the gym to the other end of the gym. Each hula hoop will need to travel down and back without hands being broken. If hands become broken and the team is no longer fully connected together, a 10-second penalty will immediately be enforced by the faculty judge. The first team to have the hula hoop return to the starting person wins.
Oh, look at that. That was good. You can't use your hands.
Gotta go back.
Disqualified.
Get the 10-second penalty.
Disqualified.
Can't we just get the first part?
No, you gotta shoot down and back. Thank you.
Spoon and basketball relay. Each team needs to create 4 pairs of students. Boys and girls will be partnered by gender. A decision needs to be made in advance about which pairs will be doing the spoon relay and which pairs will be doing the basketball relay. For the basketball relay, students will face in the opposite direction, wedge a basketball between their backs, and travel across the gym.
This should be easy. Let's just hold the ball
No problem.
and run down the other side of the gym.
Spoon and tennis ball relay. Pairs will start by standing next to each other. Each student has their own spoon, but a tennis ball will be shared. Students will need to wedge or balance the tennis ball between their spoons and travel across the gym. Once a pair crosses the baseline, the pair waiting will travel back across the gym. If a ball drops, the 5-second penalty will be enforced by the faculty judge immediately. Don't drop it. Don't drop it.
Okay, this is what not to do.
And here's the right way to do it.
Basketball shootout. Players will be given 1 minute to make as many baskets as they can. All shots will equal 1 point. No player is allowed to shoot inside the paint. You have to be outside the box. The top 2 teams will face off in an additional 1-minute championship to determine the winner.
The clothing relay will consist of 4 students with 2 girls and 2 boys. The first student will be required to put on each article of clothing on top of what they are currently wearing. Each piece of clothing needs to be worn as intended. For example, a pair of shorts cannot be thrown over one shoulder, nor can a pair of shoes be placed on a hand. Students will not be permitted to begin running until the high five takes place at the end of each baseline. Once the first person crosses the baseline, he or she will need to take off the articles of clothing that were added, and teammates can help. The second individual then will put on the new articles of clothing and race down to the end of the baseline.
This is what not to do.
go on.
The banner contest for Friday's Pep Rally. All 10 students will gather in a core teacher's classroom on Friday during lunch. Students will be provided with materials to create the banner, and they will be judged based on creativity and a positive message.